Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I got a little bit of a different video here for you. It's been a little while since I did a Dungeon Masters or Wombat Dungeon Masters video. As I mentioned at the beginning of Season 8, which is the season that's currently going on, this is my first season really diving into it. So I wanted to bring like a follow-up video to that where I give you some tips that I've learned so far this season. I haven't learned everything. There's still a lot I'm going to find out. But I wanted to go ahead and do something every now and then so I can continue to give you guys tips as I learn them. Because a lot of these, there's not really a lot of videos or descriptions out there or tips around Wombat Dungeon Master. So I wanted to go ahead and put some more out there. Help new players. Some of these are going to be some whale tips. Some of these are going to be some beginner tips. But all things that should be able to help you out. The one thing I do want to mention, because there are whale tips in there here, and I'm going to be talking about staking and a few other things, please make sure you don't take this as financial advice. I'm not a financial professional. I don't plan to be. You should make sure you do your own research and make sure any decisions that you make are right for your situation, not just because I did a video on them. So please understand that as I'm diving into this one. But let's go ahead and start talking about it. We're going to go ahead and jump in. But before I jump into the game itself, I did want to go ahead and point something out here that's on the beginning of the page. I'll have a link in the description down below. But when you go to this page, which is the initial login page, you're going to want to have, if you're new to the game, you're going to want to take a look at the Learn More section. There's a lot of great information in here, a lot of key information that you should know about. And I'll talk about this as far as the equipment goes, but this will be the first tip that we're talking about. Before you buy anything on the secondary market, go to that Learn More section and check out this table that's about halfway down the page. Because it's going to tell you what every single piece of equipment does that's on the secondary market and the boost that it gives. Just because you find a piece of equipment that has the cheapest price does not mean it's the best piece of equipment for you. Even if it's a mythic, some of them just may not be right for beginners. They might be better for veterans and OGs that have been around the game for a while. So go ahead and check that out. Each piece of equipment has a different benefit to it. If you're a beginner and you're just getting into the game, XP, contribution, speed, things like that are going to be most beneficial for you because you want to level up as quickly as possible so you can get the full mining power bonus that you're going to get. Because as a lower level, you are able to use a lot less mining power. So we'll talk about that when we get in the game. But those are going to be the key things for beginners, especially XP. The more items you can get with XP, the better. So you can go ahead and basically level up faster. Contributions means that daily chest that you get, there's a better chance that you're going to get something inside. Packs of NFTs, things like that. And then speed just makes the missions go faster. So that means you can run more missions in a day. So those are the main things as a beginner that you want to take a look at. As you get a higher level or you're more experienced, if you're in a clan karma bonus could be good for you. We will talk about the more NFTs here shortly because I have another tip for that, but we'll talk about that shortly. But as you can see, I'm scrolling through here. There's a lot of pieces of equipment. So make sure that you take a look at the Learn More section and you pick something that's right for you. Anything, even the commons can be good bonuses. So keep an eye out for those. All right, let's jump into the game itself. The next tip that I have for you is with those more NFT pieces of equipment. If I jump back over here, you'll see this. For example, these glasses, if you get the swimmer's goggles, they give you a bonus of more NFTs. You don't want to have them on all the time. If you have, for example, if you have two pairs of glasses, one that's for contribution, and then you happen to pull another one out, the swimming goggles out of a pack, you're only going to want to put those on before this little chest timer runs out. You see this chest timer in the top right? That's a 24-hour timer. At the end of every day, you have the chance of getting NFTs and packs. The more contributions you have towards that, the better chance that you're going to get those rewards. And if you put on the more NFTs equipment, you have a better chance of getting multiple packs when that processes, but you only need to have it on there for this little spot right here. So there's a little tip for you. I didn't know about it going into into the season, and then right after that timer is done and you run your next mission, past that timer after you've already opened the chest, you can go ahead and swap back to whatever gear that you want to wear while you're running missions, anything that has XP contribution or anything along those lines. There we go. That's one tip that's out there. Another tip is the staking, the VIP. This is sneaky good. I know it's a little intimidating, especially for new players, but I jumped right in and I got VIP. I think I was VIP 1 or 2 when I started the season. But when I saw the benefits of the VIP level 5, I had to jump in there. And let me just jump over. If you go ahead and click on this upgrade VIP, it's going to take you to this page. Please, again, this is not financial advice, so don't take it that way. This is the requirements. Basically, you have to stake a certain amount of Wombat in order to get the certain levels of VIP. But the neat thing is, if you get all the way up to VIP 7, you'll see right here that every single season, you get a free season pass. Basically means you're self-sustaining in the game. So you get that free season pass. You don't have to pay 200-300 wax every single season. You're already getting it. Plus, if you decide to change games, you can pull your staked Wombat out and use it however you want to use it. In addition to that, you also get the VIP packs. So that's why I'm on level 5. You can actually go lower if you can only afford, VIP 3 is best for your situation. You'll still get a VIP pack, which gives you a chance of getting legendary mythics in that. So those are neat to see. And anything lower than that, you get a little boost on your materials. So and you get access to the VIP drops depending on what you want to do. They have the Wombat characters coming up here shortly. If you want to be in that sale and you have VIP 2, you're most likely going to get part of the whitelisted VIP drops, which is cheaper. You get a discount on it. So the VIP is definitely something, if it's in your budget, you should definitely check out. Another item that you want to think about is the season pass. As I mentioned, it's season pass. It comes free with the VIP level 5, but it's also available if you want to pay the extra wax for it. It's key because it gives you a lot of stuff. If you click on the Well of Wealth, this is where I'm currently at, not as far as I'd like to be. But if you don't do the VIP pass, the season pass, you only have access to the stuff on the left here, which is good. They have good rewards there. But if you do the season pass, whether you get it through the VIP or you pay separately, individually for it, there's a lot of great things that it has with it, especially if you're earlier stage into the game. You go right away, 10 rope down, you get some standard packs, which gets you different NFTs. You can go ahead a little further down, you start getting contributions that go towards that daily treasure chest where you can go ahead and get some more NFTs out there, possibly, not guaranteeing it, but possibly get some more out there. There's even the option here, you get some more standard packs, and if you really go gung-ho, and like I'm trying to do, you can get all the way down here and get some silver packs, some gold packs. Right here at the bottom is a gold pack, which has a better chance of getting legendary and mythics, most likely epics you'll get, but still great ones that you'll have in there. In addition to this, there is, if you jump over to learn more, there is one more type of equipment that I did not mention previously, but I wanted to mention now. There's a rope boost. This is something that's I'm finding that's good to have, and you don't have to wear it all the time. You only wear it when you go ahead and accept your quests. So when I go here and say I want to accept this quest here tomorrow after I run my 8-hour shift, if I go ahead and put on my rope length piece of equipment only when I accept this, it adds to that. So it gives you whatever percentage you have for your equipment there. For example, if I happen to have the motorcycle helmet, it's going to give me, if it's a 10-meter quest, it's going to give me an extra 2.5 meters, which is great to have in there. So instead of 10, I'm going to get 12.5 meters, which if you add that overall, you're going to get much further down with doing less quests. So just a little tip I didn't know. I wish I would have known earlier. Only found out that about a week and a half ago. Haven't had it all season, or else I'd be much further down this well if I would have realized that. So I wanted to pass that on for anyone that's joining here, either in Season 8 or in Season 9 when it comes out. And then the last tip I have for you for today is obvious. Well, it's a combined tip. Obviously, you have the different lengths. If you have a season pass, you get the extra 15-minute slot and the 8-minute or 8-hour slot. But the shorter durations that you do, the better the rewards are over time. For example, if I do a 15-minute quest, I'm going to contribute 308 towards a contribution towards the treasure chest. If I do 1 hour, it's going to be 784. So if I multiply this by 4, you can obviously see I'm going to get 1,200 contribution instead of the 780. So it's a much better reward. Yes, you have to click more. Yes, it's a little more painful, but it gives you much more rewards that you're building up. Because I've mentioned this in the Wax Weekly Recap yesterday. They do have Dungeon Worlds that's coming out that's going to build off of this, which I'm super excited about. So I'm trying to do as much in this clicker version of the game before the Dungeon World comes out. So I have the different parts that I need for that. So the more you can click, in 5 minutes is even better. For example, for this, I can go ahead and get almost 450 contribution in the same amount of time as running one. So you definitely get better. The other thing I want to mention is every 24 hours, they give you that candy, that 2-hour candy. Make sure when you're doing that you don't have to spend it right away. You can do it later in the day, and you can use the 5 minutes. I would use the 5 minute and 15 duration quest when you have that, because it gives you even more of a bonus. Don't just pop the candy and do an hour long duration. It just won't. It's not going to work as well for you. So these are the tips that I had. I know they're very beginner. Again, this is my first season in there, but it's a lot of things that I missed early on in the season that I know a lot of other people miss early. So I wanted to go ahead and mention it in this video, especially those of you that are looking in to get the Wombat Dungeon Masters for Season 9 and you're ramping up for it. Understand that some of this stuff could change going into Season 9. I understand that, but I wanted to get it out there so you start thinking about some of these different things that you can do that gives you bonuses that I wish I knew at the beginning of this season, because I'd be a little further along in the season if I would have known that. All right, I hope you have a great day. Let me know in the comments down below if I missed anything, if you have any other beginner or any other tips for people that are new to the game. And I'd love to know, because I don't know everything about the game. You know me, I'm transparent. So this is what I've learned so far, and I'll continue to let you know as I learn more. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.